understanding of how to read the universe. So Bismillah, Mariam.
So I'm ready now. Thank you, Sister Alia, and welcome everybody. Thanks for being with us today. That's very exciting. And I'm happy to share what I'm learning about mindfulness and how I try to apply it. I'm a student, so I'm trying. So we will try it together today. As Sister Alia mentioned, last month we talked about mindful cooking. We went through each step one by one and tried to be, aware of the steps. So at the end of this session, I would really hope you share how you applied it if you were with us last time. And today we will use breathing as a mindfulness tool. So breathing is one of the most used tools in mindfulness. And as definition, mindfulness is to bring our attention, our focus here and now. But what we try to do differently than the traditional mindfulness, because we went to a lot of mindfulness activities done through UEA here, and they stop at that point, bringing their attention here and now, and then that's it. So we add another dimension, and it's our intention. So we try to be present intentionally. We try to be conscious and aware intentionally. So slowing down is the key here. The most important thing is to slow down. And our intention is to connect to our Creator with an open heart. So breath is oxygen. Breathing is taking in oxygen to your chest, and our heart pumps it all through our body. Our medical students know, and everybody knows that. By doing that, it regulates the body. In other words, it brings life to each and every cell in our body. And breathing happens in the chest where our heart is. So the center of our body. And we try to breathe long and slow so that we can breathe fully. So this helps to come back in our body, to feel our body again and to feel grounded. So our chest expands when we breathe in, and then our belly expands. When we exhale the air in, our chest goes down, and we push the air in our belly out. So now if you're ready, we can enjoy and savor each breath together and witness the giver of the breath. This exercise is suggested to be done 5 minutes daily. At first, it looks like it's not easy to get, to take up, not to attach to any thoughts, but later on, if you keep doing it, it will get easier and easier. So we will breathe in slowly and consciously, and you can join me here. If you can make yourself comfortable wherever you're sitting. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes for a better concentration. So try not to busy your ears, and try not to busy your hands. Find a comfortable place for your hands. Focus on your heart. If you like, you can put your hand on your heart, if it feels better for you. Now we are going to start with a deep breath. Take a deep breath in. Feel the breath entering and moving in your body. Feel your chest rise. Feel your belly. And now breathe out. And push all the air out so it becomes empty. Take another deep breath slowly. Imagine the breath as light coming in, and it's happening onto you. You just let it happen. The breath comes in and then you let it out. Take another breath in. Feel the abundance, the easiness of your breath. Let it in and then breathe out. Trust for another breath. The next one is coming. Take another deep breath. You'll start maybe to hear things externally, the birds chirping or the clock ticking. You can focus on one sound if you like to. And you can, to relax your hands, you can first squeeze them and then you can relax them, so you can relax all your body. Take a deep breath. Watch ideas come and go. Don't hold on to them. Let them go. Let them pass, like the clouds passing in the sky. Stay focused with your breath here. With every breath, try to shift your consciousness from doing mode into being mode. What I mean with that, when our body is still and when our mind is still, we can focus on listening to our heart much better. And our breath is a gift from God. When we breathe in, be grateful for every breath and be grateful to receive life with each breath. When you breathe out, trust to the giver of life through every breath. When you breathe in, be grateful to receive safety with each breath. Be grateful to receive love with each breath. Be grateful to receive peace with each breath. Be grateful to receive care with each breath. Be grateful to be with us here with each breath. Breathe in, breathe out while I'm talking. Be grateful and feel being loved with each breath. Be grateful and feel special with each breath. Be grateful and feel taken care of with each breath. All those feelings are coming from one source. Connect with the giver of life. Be grateful to know him. So you can start doing these exercises. The main focus is focusing on the breath, but not silencing the mind, but making the mind still. There are thoughts. There will be thoughts coming in, and you want to hold on to them. That is the hardest part, because you want to have your mind still, your body still, so that you can feel your heart, or you can see what is in your heart. And then through your heart, you can connect to your creator. You can start seeing the gifts that were given to you. So another thing that we were talking about was being grateful for your body, because your body is your servant on this world. It carries you. It does all the work for you. I'm talking right now and I don't know how I do it. Ideas come and they're coming. They're not my ideas. So I have prepared many things. I have 20 or 25 pages here, but right now I'm just, using different words. So how does this happen? And so I can see Alia here, and I don't know how my eyes see. I just open them and they see. And this takes me, those gifts takes me to the needs that we have. They go hand in hand. So to give an example, an easy example for that, I'm thirsty. I just want to have a glass of water, and I don't know, so my need is my thirst. But where did it come from? Who is the giver of the need? And then I have my glass of water here. So who is the giver of the water? So there is a need, and then, you know, somebody is taking care of your need, and we start receiving gifts. And if we are aware of our gifts, those needs and the gifts can connect us to our Creator, the giver of the gifts. So we can be grateful. And not only we are grateful when we are doing the breathing exercises, this is just a start, but you know, we can use it the rest of our day. We can start with 5 minutes and take it to our, you know, whenever we are talking, whenever we are lying, whenever we are walking, we can be mindful. We will be more conscious, and we will start noticing the gifts. And so here in my notes, I have my needs take me to my Creator, and He is the one who is sending me the gifts. So I have a little story that I used to talk with my son when he was younger to make this concept easier for him. I have told this many times to my friends Ali and Ziba. And it is Furkan, my son. He was young, and he liked buying a lot of Legos. So one time he wanted something expensive, and he said, you know what, you can just, you know, you can work and try to get your own money, and we will support you, but find different ways how you can raise this money. And he did quite a good job. And there was a specific amount of money which was left to buy that Lego set. And then my mom called me, sometimes she does, and she's in Turkey, so this is the easiest thing. She calls me and tells me that you give $20 to Furkan, and I will give you when you come back to Turkey. You know, this is how we arrange it among each other. So that time, I don't remember how much she said, but she said, you know, give this much of money to Furkan. And that amount of money was the money that Furkan needed to buy the set. So he completed it. And it made him so happy. When we were talking about it, he called grandma, and you know, he said, thank you, grandma, for sending me the money. And after that, we said, who made grandma want to give Furkan that money? How did she know that Furkan needed, let's say, $20? Why did she call that time? She could call earlier or later. She didn't know. I didn't tell her. So this shows us that there is, you know, someone who is hearing us, who is listening to us all the time, who knows our needs, and who is taking care of our needs. And that, you know, if when we are aware of that, we are in gratefulness mode. And it is the best mode to be in, I guess.
I like that, Mariam, because now he's not just grateful for your grandmother, like his gratitude for your grandmother, even for his grandmother, even increases. Like he realizes that she received a message, a divine message, and she acted on it for his benefit. Like, so your mother is now like a divine postman, like, you know, a divine ambassador.
And we do have a lot of postmans coming in our lives. If we can just see them as postman, you know, be thankful to them, and then be grateful to the sender, because the postmans are bringing us different letters each day.
Oh, so beautiful. Thank you. And Lindsay, sending you a thank you. Sister Mariam, I really like that meditation, mashallah. And so are we, mashallah. Jazakallah khair, Mariam. And
anyone wants to share their reflections, you are welcome to share it.
I know Sarah does a lot of breathing exercises. Maybe you want to share, Sarah, the wisdom of the meditation breathing?
Sorry, I didn't hear it. Can you repeat that?
I'm saying, Sarah, you are one of us who like is trying regularly to do meditation breathing. So you want to share some of your experiences with the team?
I like how Maria, mashallah, connected it to thankfulness, being grateful to feel love, specifically to feel the qualities through the breath. So my experience with the meditation initially started with just being grateful for this gift of the breath through the breath. And eventually, the more that I see how the one who gives me breath is the one who does everything for me and everyone all the time, and I see how awesome beyond words this person is, every breath, inhale and exhale, almost with eyes closed, like Mariam was saying, just in a way kind of blasts me into a different universe of just all praise is due to God, not for any one particular reason, but because God is God and we see how God is. And I like how Mariam walked us through, well, what is God? Thank you, God, for the love in this ease of my breath. Like, thank you, God, in the abundance of this gift that I have of breath. But then also, you know, as you guys said in the past, mindfulness, meditation, for all the gifts of food. And you know, now that we're heading into the summer and we have this wonderful weather and just totally different, like the one who owns everything in perfection, alhamdulillah to that one. So it's transforming now into just a full, like, thank you, God, for being such a wonderful God.
I like that.
Thank you for sharing, Sarah.
Anyone else wants to share?
Assalamu alaikum. I think this should be done collectively daily. Mariam, we should have a quick Zoom gathering.
Zoom breathing.
Yes, actually. Yes.
That's a great idea.
Consider it. Maybe even twice a day.
So anyone else would love to share with us before we move to storytelling in the Quran? There's some of you that I don't know their names because it just says iPhone. Hoda, I've got your name, Hoda. So, Hoda, you'd like to share?
Assalamu alaikum. I am sorry. I walked in late into the conversation, so I
okay. I'm just like trying.
Yeah, I wasn't here from the beginning, so I apologize. I won't be able to oblige. Thank you.
MashaAllah. Lindsay, you have like a beautiful comment. Do you want to read your comment or say it?
Sorry, I'm staying on mute mostly because there's tends to be a lot of background noise here.
Oh, it's okay. We all have kids in our back. This is beautiful, actually. It's a blessing. When we hear their voices, we know they're healthy. Alhamdulillah. So go ahead.
No, it was just just between what you said in the introduction and then Sister Mariam's meditation, you all just made this beautiful connection for me of, you know, I was just saying how, you know, the ruh that was originally breathed into us, and then just making that connection of the breaths that are constantly coming are from that source. And I just loved how the script of the meditation talked about, you know, each attribute and, you know, how Allah provides for us through all of those attributes. And I feel like if we were to make this a daily practice, it would help us manifest those attributes in our own lives, you know, breathe them in and then manifest them. So I just thought it was beautiful. And yeah, I could listen to it every day, you know, for my, you know, 5-minute meditation. I don't know if that's something Sister Mariam could share, but I would love it. Thank you. Jazakallah.
And inshallah, like as we're receiving them, then when we need some of them more, then we can stay with the ones that we need more. Like, you know, sometimes we need to feel loved, you know, a little bit more, or we need to, I love the word that Mariam used, that we trust that another breath comes in. I loved, like like when she said that word the first time, I was like, I love it. I love to build the trust. Like, you know, I trust that another breath comes in. Like the word, I trust you, God, is a word that we need to say again and again. So I loved it. It just rolled over Mariam's tongue. And I just like, I love that word. I trust that another breath would come in. So if we can just like, you know, I trust you. Like, you know, we can use our breath to trust, like to build trust. So
yeah, and it's not even we taking it; it's coming to us. The breath, like you can't hold on to breath if you want to. You can't. Yeah, so it's flowing and it's not. But we need to be mindful of it when we are saying, to receive it.
And when we're running, like it adjusts when we're lying. Like the breath is amazing. Like it's given to us in every situation. Jazakallah khair, Mariam. Inshallah, we can. You know, we'll hope that you can make this into something small and short and daily. May Allah make it easy for you, inshallah, for all of us. Receive all these beautiful qualities with the ease of which we receive our breath, inshallah. Now we move to our second mindfulness activity, where Ziba